Welcome. This is session 1 of The Horizon, a space western using what we're affectionately calling blaster sword. It's really EZD6, but we're tweaking a little bit, and we're known for our tweaking, aren't we? So we've tweaked classes, inclinations, aspects, but using the bones of DM Scotty's excellent game EZD6, we're going to join our two heroes as they've just finished completing a delivery, barely paying the bills in a backwater system known as Eberline. It's a dusty planet, and on this planet here, as you can see, there's a run-down station. It's seen much better days. Berthed at that station is the Horizon, a ship of some acclaim. But the tanks are low. It's expensive to get fuel here. Sitting in the Horizon, looking over their rather dismal account, we join Alan Richer and John Brick Kiernan aboard the Horizon.
It's thorium reactor. I don't know how much more it can take here, Alan. You didn't tell me this bucket of bolts was on its last legs.
It'd be good for another little while, I guess. I hope so, because unless you can fix it your own, right, yourself, we have to make it last.
John is wearing his patented green coveralls, and he's got his ear protection in, talking to Alan through the intership intercom. And he looks around. I look around, and just visualizing what could be as a bud lands on my face. Oh.
I'm in the back of the ship in the storage area, in iron spans that I always wear, barefoot, bare chest, just doing some pull-ups and shit. Got a towel around my neck. When the intercom. Do you have enough credit to fill the tank? This job, did it pay us enough? How are we doing on fuel?
Thorium's fine. I press the button to respond. Thorium's fine. It's the A3 that we're running low on. If we want to get out of this system.
So what you're saying is we either find a local job or we find a job that pay in advance.
The door chime sounds. There's someone knocking at the door of the Horizon through the umbilical that attaches it to this rickety old station. They're ringing the doorbell. Somebody.
I flip the monitor next to the comm system to get a grainy visual of the outside the airlock.
Standing in the dingy, ill-kept, garbage-strewn hallway of this very shabby station, a man wearing a cowboy hat stands impatiently, his foot thudding on the metal grates of the hallway, keeps looking down at his watch.
I press one of those big mechanical buttons. I say, "Some cowboy outside."
I press on the button. I say, I'll go see what's up. And I slip in my my little slip-on shoes, no socks. Take my jacket. I just put my sport jacket on top, not even putting a shirt underneath, so just bare chest under.
I mumble to myself and look around at the clutter and terrible mess of the engine room, and I say, mumble to myself, I'm sure I'll find something to do.
I get to the I walk to the hatch door. I press the button to open it.
Standing outside of the hatch, looking up, guy in a cowboy hat and some basic space gear on him. Hey, partner, thanks. Sorry to trouble you. My name's Nate Lay. He stretches forth his hand. Nate Lay's the name.
I look at the hands. At his hands.
Yeah. So anyway, listen. He looks behind himself down the hallway. I hate to trouble you. I'm looking. It's now. Word on the station is you guys are looking to shove off here pretty quick, and I could really use a lift down Planetside if you don't mind. Really use it. But if I could pay. I got some money. I could pay you for passage, of course. But I gotta get these boots dirt side in a hurry.
So you want to live down? You want to go on the surface?
Oh yes, that's right. Yeah, just down to the surface of Eberlin, please.
Can you excuse me for a minute? And then I shut the
door. Yeah, of course.
Just wait here. I shut the door.
He keeps looking down the hallway.
I turn to the intercom. I say, John.
Oh,
the cowboy here.
Yeah.
I want to fucking go like on the planet. Is that are we going down?
Is he paying?
You say he's paying. We didn't
Then
talk how much.
We're going down. Didn't you hear anything I said? I walk over and start tightening some.
All right then.
Loose fittings.
Open back the hatch.
Oh yeah. So what's the story there, partner?
I just step aside. I open my arm. Come on in.
Oh, much obliged. He tips his hat, takes his hat off as he steps into the ship. Oh,
I look behind him.
It's a nice ship.
You got no baggage?
No, just the clothes I'm wearing. Of course, my payment. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. I will worry about it, but
oh no, I got you, partner. I got you. I just in a bit of a hurry,
Well, if you're in a hurry, we better get going.
Yeah. So where do you want me to sit down? I mean, I don't want to impose. I want to take your seat.
Yeah, just follow me. I'll give you a cozy spot in the common place.
He gives a low whistle. This is nice. This is a nice ship. Real nice.
Yeah. John told me he's a classic.
I step out into the hallway in front of him with the clipboard and I say, I got a list of, I got 6 things we're going to need probably before we even jump. Hello, sir.
Oh yeah. Sorry. He stands up. Nate Lay. Nate Lay's the name. Just looking for some passage there. You're the good captain here. I suppose you're the captain. He nods towards Alan.
I just
well, whatever. You and your partner. Just much obliged if you can give me a lift dirt side down to Eberlin, if you don't mind.
We're going there anyway.
Well, I got standard fare. I can offer you 2,000 new Eberlin credits.
We only deal in $1, man.
Oh well,
you have to convert.
A little light on that, I'm afraid, but maybe I can make it up the other ways. What else can you?
I don't swing that way, man. I'm sorry.
No.
You got access to
partner,
any
that's
A3?
fine. I got a girl dirt side. It's part of my reason for leaving in a hurry. I got word. I'm needed back home.
Rubbing my hands with this oily rag, stuff it in my an ascot, stuff it in my shirt pocket. I say, or handkerchief. I say, you got any access to A3?
I mean, myself personally, no, but I do know some people dirt side that have some A3. You're looking for some fuel? Maybe that's I
look
I
at
got
Alan.
contacts. I know people.
I guess we can. Do you know people that can sell A3 for those Ebeline traded?
Yeah, I mean that's what we use here. We don't get a lot of visitors. I mean, a lot of excitement when your ship came in with the latest news. Haven't heard a lot about the big wide universe out there in our backwards little place.
Yeah, lots going on. Turn on to John with a interrogative look.
You keep your dollars. I want that A3. Maybe a couple parts.
Well, I'll tell you, best contact I know for stuff like that. You know, the fuel, the fancy stuff. That would be Mr. Devitt Ellsworth. Devitt Ellsworth is the man. I mean, he's got a lot of rumor. It has it that he was the one that discovered one of these old, techno crypt sort of things. He's got a lot of fancy toys. And I'm sure if anybody has what the A3 that you're looking for, that fancy fuel for your jump engine, right? That's what you're looking for. If we can talk to Mr. Divot, he's the guy. He's the guy.
All right, we'll take your
I say, just 1 second. Let me show you to the passenger seating.
Oh, you got passenger seating? Wow, this is a fancy ship.
I turn the corner and there's like a little like 4-seater table, and I say, right here, sir. I just need to talk to my partner, Captain.
Much obliged. Much obliged.
Richter.
He puts his cowboy hat on the table, sits down, and stretches back a little bit. Wow, this is a nice place. This is a nice place.
Yeah,
he keeps looking at his watch. He keeps
some water
checking his
over
watch.
there, and I.
Oh no! Seriously? Oh well, thank you,
Alan
sir.
on the back. I say,
I'll follow John. I wave a bit at Nate.
Nate, he raises a cup of water that he's just poured for himself. Yeah. Cheers. Thank you, sir. And he starts drinking the water. Keeps looking at his watch.
I say to Alan, step into the inside of the engine room, and I have a hushed tone. I say, this guy's willing to take a quick taxi ride to the surface for some jump fuel. Seem a little fishy to you?
Maybe. What fishy is kind of what we do, no?
Okay, so I'm just wondering if we could. There's some string attached. That's all. Just be ready, I guess.
We're just gonna get the money, and then we'll go to that's gonna be the deal. Like we can take his money, then we get the contact, and then we go talk to this guy, and we get some AM3, and we look for another job that's gonna take us out of here.
All right, I'll be back here. I just kind of walk back, past some equipment, get behind some engines, start working.
I'll go back to where we left our passenger. I said, "Well, Nate."
He quickly puts away a little communicator pad. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't catch your name. I'm at your loss.
You just call me Alan.
Okay, Alan. Yes. What can I do you for?
Well, we'll get you down, and we'll make an exception to a rule and get your emerging credit if you introduce us to this guy that will take those credit for fuel.
Oh yeah, Mr. Divot. Yeah, absolutely. He knows me well. I can absolutely introduce you. That sounds like a mighty fine deal. I thank you, Mr. Allen, sir. I thank you. And thank you for this water. It was delicious. And it was the clearest water I've seen in a long time. I mean, this station's water, it's well, you don't want to drink it too much. Your hair falls out,
Well, this one is a gift. It's free of charge. Don't worry about it.
So we pushing off here, heading off, wheels up, so to speak, pretty quick.
Yeah. There's no reason that we shouldn't be able to go right now.
Wow, that's
So
great.
just
Great
sit
news.
tight, and I'll go get to the wheel. And I
Smooth sailing, sir. Thank you,
turn
Alan.
around, walk toward the cockpit, look at John on the way. Say, ready to go, man?
Just kind of looking around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might
Alright.
have to give it a little extra on the start, but
A little extra. All right. We'll push it. I go sit in the driving seat, in the pilot seat. Start flicking some switch. Starting through my routine.
Clamps unlock. There's thuds on the hull of the ship as the umbilical retracts away from this rickety old space station. Other ships of very, very questionable hull integrity. Some of them look like they've been attached via umbilicals to the ship long enough that they have no other address than these permanent berths below the planet of Eberline is a dusty yellow ball.
Apparently, we're not the worst ship around here. That's good for a change. That's one thing that's nice with those otter system. Make you feel better.
this thing,
All right.
this thing runs pretty well, even in the bad circumstances that it's in.
You got strong bone.
Yeah.
All right. I lean over the ship intercom, and then, all right, everybody, we're about to depart. Everybody, tighten up your seat belt, and if your seat doesn't have a belt, well, just hang tight. And I turn the thruster on.
Grab onto something.
The ship shudders. Its old frame under stress again. The ubiquitous creaks and groans and cracks of the old ship as it again weight mass shifts in it as it goes into its pushes away from and thrusters fire. It now pointing away from this old station and towards the golden yellow globe of Eberline. Little specks of blue and green, but mostly dust, red stone.
I just navigate the ship away from the station, and I bring into like closer to the planet side. And as soon as
as we leave the station, I walk up to a console in the engineering to turn on the scanners to see if there's any suspicious followers.
as soon as we
turn on, there's a cursor blinking for a while as the old systems start to fire up. The odd error message that comes up. Eventually, the scanners come back with a return. There's a lot of debris around this station and other objects moving. Some of them may be following. It's difficult to say. These old scanners are a little glitchy.
Dust off the top of the monitor.
Knock at the door. Excuse me, sir. It's Mr. Nate Lay. I couldn't help but admire your fine ship here. I was quite impressed. What you got there? You got some scanners too? I mean, this is quite the vessel.
Yeah.
Please, sir, take care of the cockpit. Just like we need our attention to operate.
Oh yeah. Sorry about that. I'm just curious by nature. Gets me in all sorts of trouble. You hear? All right. I'll go back and wait. In the passenger area.
Thank you.
His eyes linger on the controls.
I turned toward John
Wow.
and said, "Can you believe this guy?
Sure,
He's fucking
nice.
nosy."
I say, yeah, I don't trust him, Alan.
Well,
And say,
you said
I'm
he had a
gonna go
girl like
back
waiting
to
for him, right?
engineering.
You said he had a girl waiting for him down dirt side, right? Or whatever you said. You know, how bad can he be?
Yeah. If you say so. And I turn around and walk back to engineering from the bridge.
As soon as I feel like the gravitational pull from the planet, I go in the intercom and say, "Well, we're gonna let the planet pull us down for a while. So don't worry, everything's gonna be fine. It's under control, kind of." And I shut down the thruster, saving on gas, and I let us go in free fall.
Grab onto a couple of fittings. Still standing.
With the thrusters turned off, the ship is suddenly quiet. Just the hum of fans and the air circulators as they move around the metallic tinged air of the horizon, circulating it out. Nate is he's talking to somebody on his communicator. So voice, now that the thrusters are off, it's quieter in the ship.
I go over to my monitor and see if I can listen in through the internal cameras.
It crackles a little bit. Nate's voice comes through. "No, darling, I'm on my way. I found a couple nice, fine folk. They're going to bring me down, and I'll be there in I'll be there in a jiffy. So you just hold tight. I told you I'd be on my way. I will straighten everything out. It's all just a misunderstanding."
I'm just like,
No, darling. No, it wasn't anything like that. I tell you, I just need to explain it all in person, and we'll be fine.
I'm just like directing like the ship toward like the public spaceport, monitoring the velocity as we go down. I don't want to start the retro reactor too soon. Really concerned about carburant here mostly.
I grab one of my smaller forearm-sized wrenches and stick it in the deep pockets of my coveralls and walk around the corner, put my arm, as we're in free fall, put my arm against the frame, and I say, "Hey, Nate, right?"
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. What's your name, sir?
It's okay. My name's John. You can call me Brick.
Brick. Ooh, that's a cool handle. I like that. Brick.
So Alan said you had a girl waiting for you.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Pretty as a peach she is. Expecting, too.
Yeah.
I do a little bit of work. He's got his hand over the glass, a little bit of water in it, trying to keep it in as the ship shakes as it enters the uppermost atmosphere of the planet. Heat starts to climb on the plates of the ship. It rumbles a little bit. Oh, yeah, those thrusters coming back on, right? Like, we're not just going to drop to the planet, like, this is safe and all. I mean, it was the nicest looking ship at the station.
Are you asking if we're going to fall and crash on the planet?
I mean, yeah, Brick, I was kind of asking that. That's right.
I don't think so.
All right, then. He's a shaking hand. He tries to take a drink. Oh, excuse me.
So that your woman, is that who you were talking on the phone with?
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. I hope it's okay. In call flight.
wouldn't it be
call and all.
okay?
I just wanted to let my let my darling know that I was on my way. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
As the ship
Hey,
is
I
going
can show you a
down,
picture if you like.
I would like that very much.
All right, all right. He gets up from the passengers. He's kind of steadying himself. He's kind of awkward in the
I fall on top of him
fluctuating
into
gravity.
into the table.
He bumps into the table. Ooh, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, all right. Man,
Like propping myself up, looking at the picture.
man, you got, you know, Mister, you got something big and heavy in your pocket. That hurt. That hurt. Okay, well, here, if
Keep
you
your
want to
hands to
see
yourself, buddy.
Hey man, he was yeah, I mean nothing by it. I mean nothing by it. Here, if you look, he shows you he pulls out a communicator. It's got a big glass screen. He presses a button and the screen changes. It shows it's hard to fit all of her. She's a lot of woman. It's hard to fit her all onto the screen. But you know, he said, This is my Peach. Isn't she a darling? She's a darling. She's expecting, you know, she's expecting. It's our fifth. It's our fifth child. We've been blessed with 5 strapping boys.
I hand him the picture back and I say, "All right, she seems real."
Oh yeah, you see
the
something
engine room.
excellent. Yeah, comes from a good family too. Good family.
I'm in the engine room, like in the cockpit. I'm watching on the speed and altitude from one eye, and then I'm grabbing a shirt that is lying down on the seat next to me, taking off my sport jacket that I have nothing in there, and just like smell the shirt. That's clean enough. Put it on. Fasten like the 2 middle button. Put the jacket back on.
So Mr. Brick, sir, I don't know if I had a chance to talk to Mr. Allen, you know, the pilot, about where
What?
we were
falling. I come back out of the
dirt
engine room. Are you talking to me?
Oh yeah. Sorry, maybe I can. Could you maybe send a message to me from me to Mr. Allen, sir, the pilot? I just want to know where we're landing. I was hoping we'd go close to the Spire. You know, that's the big city, if you don't mind.
Yeah,
I mean, that's where most ships go, but I mean, it's a whole planet. It's pretty big.
You might want to buckle in, buddy. To the engine room.
Sits down, straps himself in.
I say, "Hey, Captain Richter."
Yeah.
Say sarcastically. He wants us to land by the Spire.
Yeah, that's where it's going. Like, it's a fucking main city. Like, it's not like there's not that many choice, right? There's not that many city.
I just don't respond.
I go on the all ship intercom and I say, well, we're about to turn the thruster back on. So now if you didn't hang out to something before, now is the time you want to do it. It might give a bit of
I sit down for real this time. Buckle myself in.
Then I look at the altitude. I'm waiting the last minute possible. Last second. So like not to spend too much gas. You know, I'm trying to do this calculation of like, I need to turn them on. You know, find the tipping point where it's gonna be like the most economical.
Let's roll for that.
Yeah.
There's a loud crash. The horizon itself shudders. The whole ship shudders. Alarm klaxons go off. Nate says loudly from his passenger area, is everything all right, fellas? Is everything all right? The temperature gauges start going wild, and the attitude of the horizon shifts as something has destabilized the ship. Something has gone badly wrong. The ship is now plummeting in a flat spin. Heat, the ionization of the hull from friction with the atmosphere burning up around. The viewports all going red. The ship accelerates down.
I'm pulling on the rod to try to sign the ship at least like gliding like not down as much, right? Just like correcting the flight a bit, right? And I'll break on the intercom. Brick, can you do something about
Rick? And I unbuckle my seatbelt and try to like grab onto things and pull myself over to the thrusters system and try to re-engage them.
I'm wiggling on the on the switch.
Brick, roll.
Crit.
Ooh. The ship suddenly rights itself. Thrusters come online. There's a press of gravities down in the ship. There's a shout of alarm from the passengers area and a thud as the anti-grav plates can't quite compensate, but it's enough to arrest the fall, this death spin that the Horizon was under. The ionization around the hull lessens. Blue sky starts to appear on the horizon as your ship begins to decelerate safely, heading roughly towards roughly towards the spire. Still too far for radio communications with the air traffic controllers in the spire.
I cross myself.
I wedge myself between two larger systems to try and stabilize myself during the landing.
The passenger yells out, "Everything all right, fellas? We're okay."
You never landed before.
Well, I landed before, but I got to say that free fall in that was a risky maneuver. I'm glad we're gonna make it. You know, I got mouths to feed.
You paid for the best.
If you say so. If you say so, sir. The rest of the descent is uneventful. Spire eventually comes online. Beacon flashing on the rangefinder of the Horizon's control panels.
I hail them. I say, "Hello, Spire. This is the Horizon. We would like to have a spot to land."
Air traffic controller comes back on. Yes, Horizon, this is a Spire control. Thank you. You are cleared to land on landing pad 17. Landing pad 17. Confirm?
Confirm. We're heading that our way. We'll be there shortly. And I get the ship toward this big spire over there.
The spire
I stand up
from
as we stabilize. I stand up and begin to assess the damage to the thrusters.
Something went badly wrong. It's going to require some examination on the exterior of the ship, getting out once it's cooled enough to go out there and take a look and see just what exactly went wrong. One of the thrusters is responding poorly. The others are doing okay, but one in particular looks bad.
I say, shutting off thruster 3. Compensating.
Ship tilts slightly and then compensates out.
I aim the ship toward the port. And I say, "All right, we're gonna touch ground," and the intercom. So we all be able to stretch our leg in a little moment there.
Dust kicks up from the dusty number 17 landing pad. Tumbleweeds blow away as the Horizon's landing gear extends and the ship settles down to the dusty surface of this spaceport. Nate's back on his communicator. Yeah, we just touched down. Absolutely. I will be talking to you soon. But before I do, I got a little bit of business for these fine fellows who gave me a lift.
I'm just like shutting down the system, going to my routine.
I
Get up there, my seat.
storm, angrily march out of the engine room towards the bridge. My boots clang on the ground.
I turn toward the door as I hear him coming with a big smile.
You know, we almost died, right?
We made it, no?
You should be dead. You should be dead.
I point toward the thorium gauge on the dash. We saved quite a bit of gas with all that.
I'm probably going to have to spend twice the amount of gas you saved just to replace the parts in this ship that you broke.
I didn't broke the part. The part broke on its own.
Okay, well, let's just blame gravity then.
Well, usually like this the cause of many break. Yeah.
And walk back to the engine.
Some say men weren't meant to fly. Get up my seat. I go to the passenger area. I say, well, Nate.
Yes, sir, pilot, sir. Mr. Allen, thank you very much. That was it was quite the exhilarating ride. I liked it.
I take a little device from my pocket and I show him to Nate. I say, nah, but those transfer of credit there.
Oh, yes, of course, sir. Of course. Pulls out a similar shaped, a little more battered device. I've got it right here on my cred stick. Let me just, and he taps a few numbers into its worn display. There we go. I should just tap it over and then we're good to go. But I think you wanted to talk about some AM3, right? To Mr. Divot, Mr. Divot Ellsworth. You wanted me to make an introduction, but let's not delay. I mean, you put me down on the dirt like I asked you to, and he taps the transfer over.
Yeah, John.
I'm going through a deactivating maintenance procedure as I'm bringing the thrusters offline so that I can take a good look at them later. I turn around and I say, "Yeah, let me just get my bag." And I walk towards my quarters, grab a quick duffel.
I'm just
got his cowboy hat back on, his duster with the little bit of gear on it.
I go toward like on the side of the ship, near the like kitchen area, and I grab a paper cup, and I go to the automatic coffee maker. I said, "Nate, you want a cup of coffee for the road?"
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
I fill the paper cup. I hand them to him. I make one for myself.
Oh, cheers. That's mighty fine of you. Takes a... Ooh, that's hot.
In my quarters, I have a bottle of my own. Pour a little into a small shot glass, I guess. I can't forget where those go. And then
tumbler.
Put that down. Turn around, walk towards the...
Nate's checking
the mess hall.
His wrist watch again. All right. Well, I should reach out and find out when we can go see Mr. Ellsworth for you, sir. If that's what you're figuring on doing, you know.
Yeah, just introduce us so we can make
a Divot. Yeah, Divot. Yeah, Mr. Divot. Divot Ellsworth. Yeah, he's kind of a big deal in these parts.
Yeah, let's go meet the guy.
Yeah. I know him, but you know, we may have to talk to a few. Let me talk to a few people, see if I can, make it happen.
Just a guy with a shop or some shit.
Well, he's more of a collector type.
You know what? I need to stretch my leg. Let's go see him.
Okay, that sounds fine.
I grab a pouch of
Gets his hat
tobacco
on.
from my jacket pocket. I start like rolling a cigarette. I lick it up, put it in my mouth.
Follow the guys out of the ship. Hit the button on the side. Put in the little key. Secure it.
As soon as I'm out, I follow suit. As soon as I'm out, I'm lighting up.
The heat hits like a wall outside, dusty. Sun is merciless above. Nate's got his hat down. He looks up as a glint of light on another metal ship as it's descending rapidly. Sonic booms hitting as it comes down into the atmosphere, heading towards a nearby landing pad. Nate looks again at his watch. Yeah, so just this way. Let's get out of this sun. It's midday, hot, real hot. Now follow me, gentlemen. I will show you the way.
I take a sip of my coffee, and I say that was a bad call in that heat, and I chuck it on the ground.
I fetch a ball cap out of my duffel bag, put it on it. My curls dipping out the side. I say, you sure do seem paranoid, Nate.
Oh no. Time waits for no man.
My time.
Yeah, that's right. And he looks at his watch again. I mean, I'm a family man. I got a lot of mouths to feed. I'm always on the clock.
Yeah, I'd be in a hurry to get back to her too.
Right?
I'm
sorry, Mr. Allen. I didn't show you a picture. Here, let me show you.
I look at Brick like with squinty eyes.
I say, trust me, you're doing him a favor.
I lean over to look at the picture that is presenting to me. And I look at Brick again. All right, let's go see this David guy.
Yeah.
Unless...
I mean, I still want to meet the guy, even if you're running for your life,
Oh, I didn't say I was running. I was just in a hurry. I mean, there's a difference.
We need AM3.
He turns on his heel and heads towards the entrance of the spire itself. It's a rusty metal buildings, ramshackle, just stacked on top of each other, and a small opening. Nate is heading right for that opening. There's a shout from one of the neighboring landing pads. You hold up right there. Another man appears.
I guess we weren't fast enough, Alan.
Nate stops, doesn't turn around, then drops his coffee and darts into the structure as this new arrival yells after him. Stop that man.
I look at Alan and I say, he paid you, right?
Oh, yeah, we've been paid. Well, I still want to meet this David guy, but...
I mean, he's a big guy.
We'll find him.
I'm sure we can find him if we ask around.
This guy is
the only guy that's got
Nate.
AM3. Anyways, I don't just like letting him run past.
Nate just runs. He runs right in. This guy yells, chasing after him.
I say, I mean, even if he's not the only, someone's got AM3 down here,
Yeah.
Another mission accomplished.
Another day, another dollar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to go see what happens to Nate, or should we go somewhere else so that he doesn't rope us into his?
I want to get one of those tacky hats.
You want to get a hat too?
Yeah. It looks stupid.
You wouldn't look good with a cowboy hat. Maybe like a black. You'd need a black hat.
More like a souvenir.
Yeah.
In the shade of the spire, just outside the entrance that Nate and this other fellow have run into, an older fellow with a beard and a magnificent mustache is there enjoying a a smoke, sitting on some crates in the shade. He chuckles a little bit at the scene. He takes a long drag, blows some blue smoke.
I say, I love the heat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Reminds me of when I used to work in those old engine rooms.
Is that howdy there, off-worlders? Looks like you've been initiated into the welcome of the Eberlein system. Nothing but crooks, liars, cheats, gamblers.
Any good food around?
I don't know that anything's changed with our arrival, old timer.
No, you're just initiated. Takes another drag.
I look at John and say, I want some real food, man. I want like a meal that's not just coming from a cup.
Yeah, let's blow our last dollars on our last kill of dollars on some eggs or something.
We got some
Oh,
emerging
kilo
credit. We don't get
dollars.
paid.
You're just throwing around the big money here. You better be careful. There's a lot of people. They'll stick a blade in you for them kilo dollars.
Everywhere's the same.
I say, I'd like to see him try.
He just takes another drag.
Hey, I walk up to the older man and I say, hey, a Devitt Ellsworth?
He spits on the ground. I mean, that crook Divot Ellsworth. Yeah, I know him.
Divot, that's it.
Divot. Yeah, like an unintentional hole in the ground. That's his name. Divot. Lousy, grave robbing scoundrel he is. Not much better than a bandit. But yeah, I know him.
We were told he's the only one to get AM3 out of around here. You think that's right?
Maybe. That skin flint he got all sorts of money all holed up. Likes to hang out in his fancy casino.
Oh, casino.
Casino?
We didn't
Yeah.
say earlier.
Well, it ain't here. You
Where
just
is
look
the
like
casino?
there's a casino here in the Spire. Ain't no casino here. No. He's camped out at the Oasis. All the hoity-toity types. They like to go there.
Is that in
He's,
system?
Oh, yeah. It's just not here. It's on the planet. You'd ask anybody, they'll tell you all about the casino at the Oasis.
Oh, it's on World.
What do you think, John?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I mean, you go with your own risk there, son.
they probably got better food.
Yeah.
And I'm due for a good meal.
You haven't shut up about it.
The ship food, right? We need One's going to work on the kitchen, that ship.
Back in the day, I used to just eat some nutrient slop and be okay with it.
It's no life, man.
You always had a taste for the finer things, though, huh, Alan?
Yeah. Well, with the shit that they fed us at the orphanage, man, I moved on from that.
I got used to it.
Different folk. So the Oasis, eh?
Yeah, that's right. The casino at the Oasis.
The only one?
One and only, sir.
Well, that cut us our work for us.
If you want to go there. Your funeral. Takes one last drag on the cigarello and then stumps it out. Gets up. Puts his hands in his pocket.
Whoa. Your funeral is a casino.
Yeah, but you're getting mixed up with Divot Ellsworth. That's a bad hombre.
Do you guys have like a... Yeah, go ahead.
You got like a gambling problem or some shit?
Me? Gotta have money to gamble it. I ain't got nothing. Not no more. I once did. It was stole from me.
I see the picture.
Stole from me by a no good lying man.
Was it Divot?
I mean, I can't prove it.
Oh.
Even if I could prove it, who's going to give me justice? I ain't got no fancy ship. I just got my sunburned skin, and this old hat.
Well, good luck with that then, old timer.
Hold on just a second there. Alan, come over here for
I
a second.
walk away a bit.
Oh, wait, Alan, no. Wait a second.
He walks over to a beat up old vehicle, some ground effect vehicle.
I go close to John. Say, what's up, man?
Now, this place sucks, right?
I like none of it so far.
Okay. We're not probably coming back here.
I hope not.
Let's get this guy to show us where Divot's AM3 is, and we'll rob that bastard.
I don't
Give him
like
a chance
that
to
idea.
get back at him. We don't have money. How are we going to get AM3 without money?
We have some money.
I don't know how much you think AM3 costs, but a little taxi ride down from a station doesn't cover the cost of AM3 and all the repair parts. Might be able to cover the cost of the repairs with this cash.
Oh, but there's a gate up there. We can take the gate out. We'll fill up in the next mission. Find something.
You know how long it's going to take for the gate to line up with this backwater piece of shit?
Here's another plan. Casino.
Yeah, put it all on black. Hope for the best. Is that your giant plan?
Like
after a nice hamburger?
Why not? But
I guess
people walking around with chips.
Rob everybody.
People walking around with chips, right? In a casino.
So we're agreed we're stealing.
But let's not steal the big mean guy.
Not the big mean guy. Okay. All right. Well, let's find where the AM3 first. But
oh yeah.
I don't trust this Divot guy because the other guy was trying to get us to take it to him. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm thinking he probably owes Divot something, and he was setting us up for some kind of trap or something. I don't know.
You should get more information from that Nate guy.
You want to go find Nate?
Lawman got him or some shit, right?
Yeah.
It's a bit late for that.
Well, a man got him.
You gonna go see his wife?
No. That's last. I've seen enough.
All right, so what we do? There's a casino. We try to go after Nate.
Let's see if this is a lawman. Let's just kind of follow the guy that took Nate. Get a little more information on that. I think he went in here. Went towards the building.
The entrance to the spire is a rusted maze of debris and metal. It goes deeper in to the interior of the city. There's people sitting around, a few little stalls set up, selling various tchotchkes and other little things. A few food stalls, the smell of barbecue, a little bit of burnt oil wafts through the metallic corridors of the spire.
I go to I'm finishing my cigarette. I throw it on the ground. I stomp on it, and I go to the first barbecue seller there. And I say, I'll take that. And I take like some kind of like kebab on a stick.
Yeah, it has most of the scales of the lizard peeled from it. It's blackened over a open fire. A little bit of a chemical odor coming from it.
Hey,
Lighter
you guys have a still? Step up. Look around at the setup. What he's cooking with.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I got all sorts of stuff. What do you not?
I'll take whatever you're brewing.
All right.
If you got a still.
Takes a look. You seem a little young for this, but yeah, it's 15 credits for this.
I haven't spent my whole life living in a backwater shithole.
I'll take off my my credit stick, and I pass it on his device. Do the transfer.
Chimes. Passes a cloudy glass, amber fluid. Here it is.
You've seen a man running in there, followed by another man?
Yeah. Nate.
What was that about?
Nate's always up to something.
So you know Nate?
Yeah, I know Nate.
What's up to?
Well, he's always on some get-rich-quick scheme. He's one of those. I tell him, you just gotta knuckle down, hard work. That's where it's at. And good product, of course. He gestures towards the amber liquid in Brick's glass. Yeah, we go way back. Everyone knows Nate. Always running some scam. That kid. Gonna get him killed one of these days.
Is this days today?
Oh, no, probably not. I mean, it was the law chasing him, not one of, those headhunter fellows.
Divots, guys.
Hey. You're not from around here, but maybe you shouldn't be, in this part, in our town, Spire, Ellsworth, whatever you want to call it. We don't take kindly to accusations, Duels are a thing here. So just a word to the wise, just maybe keep that under your hat a little bit.
I kind of, after taking the shot, I'm like, whew, kind of relaxing. Give him the glass back and say, sorry about that.
Hey, no offense. Thanks for your business. No, it was the law that was chasing Nate. Worst that's going to happen is you'll have to spend a day in jail or have to be fined or something. But that was law, man. That was Mr. Sheriff. Sheriff Cyril B. Rhodes.
So you think the sheriff got him? What do you think of Nate's odd?
No, not once he's in the Spire. Nate's too slippery for that.
Where can I find him?
Well,
I heard he's got 5 kids or something.
Is that what he's saying now?
He's got a pregnant, giant
no
cow of a wife.
Pregnant? What? No.
He got us.
He got you. I'm sorry, sir. I mean, we all get taken by somebody. No, he's probably over talking to his. He's got a girl. She's up a few levels. Luda is her name. Luda P. Rayner. Oh, she's a fine woman. Deadly. She's, for whatever reason, I'll never know, she's taken a bit of a liking to this Nate. She tends to bail him out when he gets into hot water. I have to figure there's some kind of distant relation there because there's no way that's a romantical thing.
I'm finishing like most of the meat of that lizard on the stick.
Yeah, it's a local thing. We grow these here.
See, can you point us in the way of this? We can probably find we have unfinished business, nothing wrong, right? We the one that brought him down here, right? But he was supposed to introduce us to somebody, and then he got chased, and we just want to pick back up.
He's up a couple floors with his girl.
Yeah, they're probably over at the saloon.
You say her name was Luca?
Luda?
Yeah, Luda. Her name's Luda. Oh, she's a fine woman, but a
Yeah.
little
Deadly.
feisty.
Yeah.
How many did he say? How many kids did he say he had?
I think
5
5
kids?
with one on the way. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
5 with
something like
one
that.
on the way. He slaps his knee. That's something. Man, I gotta hand it to Nate. He knows how
He
to
really
spin a
sold it
yarn.
too. He really sold it.
Oh, he did. I bet he did. I haven't heard that one though. 5 kids, one on the way. Oh man.
All right.
You know, that's such a good tale. Here's one. He pours himself a little shot, that amber liquid, pours a little bit on 2 other little shot glasses and pushes them all over. You know what? I feel bad. Your first introduction to Everleen is Nate Lay. That's just bad luck. Here. Let's to better times ahead.
Here's
I
to,
grabbed the
here's
little
the
shot glass.
second introductions.
Yes.
I grabbed the shot glass. I look at John briefly, and then I lift it and I drink it, and I go.
It burns. It burns all the way down.
I like it. That's good. You do make a good product.
Yeah, that's a good vintage. That one. That was good.
You can tell when they're good at cleaning too.
Yes.
Those
Oh,
are my
there's lots of
favorite.
uses. I mean, it's
Practical.
It's basically snake oil. But it's good. It works. So yeah. So as I was saying, you just go up a few levels. You'll see there's a bunch of restaurants and fancy places, and there's one in particular, nice saloon. You can't miss it. It's a bit of a party. It'll be a little loud in there, but if Luda's anywhere, that's where she'll be.
All right,
What's the name of the saloon? You know?
Oh yeah. That's called the McQuay. It's the McQuay Saloon. Some people call it the McQuay, but that's wrong. That's it's a McQuay. Go see it. It's a nice place. Their alcohol is all fancy in bottles and such. It's not the good stuff like down here. You get thirsty, you come down here and we'll have.
What's your name, stranger? My name's John. Call me Brick.
Oh, they call me Maxie. Maxie Eric.
I'm starting
But
to
yeah,
walk.
I feel bad. That Nate Lay, father of 6. Yeah, that's something.
All right, take it easy, Max.
I started to walk already.
I start walking, feeling better about myself. I say, Alan, wait up. Jeez.
I'm walking,
hurry up,
strolling, walking quite slow.
I say, do we go for Nate, or
something to do?
Seems like he's not all bad.
Well, nobody is, right? Nobody's all bad.
Bad enough. I guess we can use them to get to this divot, but I don't know. I don't trust divot.
Saloon.
Yeah.
I don't know. Aren't you curious to see, know why you tell us tale? And who's that Luda chick is?
Well, these 2,000 whatever Aeroline credits. Maybe we go to the dock worker and see how much these repairs are going to cost and get a real figure on it.
I grab my portable device. I say, what is fucking 2,000 in the credit worth in kilo dollar? And I type it in. Look at the screen.
Conversion.
I show it to Brick. It's not gonna get us far.
It's not much.
Well, you can't overhaul a cab with a cab fare, you know.
So we need to find some work, some local work. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It
seems like a guy who could give us a job.
We got paid to get down here.
He said he was a collector. I don't know if he's If he really is, who knows what's real. But if he's a collector, he might
I'm hearing
warm up to
the
us because
saloon
of the
music.
ship we got. You know what I mean?
You know what? We are now. Let's fucking go see the saloon.
Let's go.
What does it cost us? Maybe they have like some card game going on or some shit too, right?
It's 2 levels up.
It's kind of stumbling around, looking for stairs up. I don't even know. It's like trying to get an idea of the layout of the place as we make our way upstairs.
The ramshackle construction of the spire has been added to for several years. There's lots of all around access, ladders, stairs, even elevators, which are built in metal cages with rusty cables that ascend up beyond view into the
refuse
higher
to get in
levels.
Yeah, let's get the stair.
See, I'm not
The
taking
stairs are worn, the metal bent and eroded away by countless footsteps that have trod on the risers of these stairs for so many years. On the top of the stairs into the second level, a couple of men stand off to the side, leaning in long duster overcoats, peering at those that are coming up smoking as they watch people come by.
Maybe we do need hats. I say as I climb that last step.
Well, you got your
Looking
cap.
at these 2 men.
One of them knocks the other in his shoulder and gestures towards these 2 outworlders, one in a baseball cap.
Gentlemen.
They don't respond.
In a partially mocking tone. As
one of them kicks off a little bit from the rail, stands up a little more upright. His hand drifts down to a sidearm that's strapped to his belt. The other one just taps him on the arm, and they go back to loitering at the top of the stairs.
I take my tobacco pouch and I'm start rolling another cigarettes while walking.
Say pretty jumpy, following along.
The facade of the saloon is made out like an old Western wooden construction of all things. Inside, a busy interior is loud with piano playing in the background, tinkling away. There's several card tables set up, and others are playing cards, and there's 2 levels to the saloon as you come in, and it's large timbers which are just painted metal girders upon closer inspection. The flooring is uneven and worn with time. The imitation wood planks warped with untold numbers of spilled drinks.
I look at Brick and say, we need to get back to the core, man. I'm tired of those backwater plays.
It's got a certain charm to it. As I'm walking around, I take a big whiff of the scent of the natives.
Whiskey, heavy in the air. A serving girl, busy, walks by with a tray of drinks. A gentleman, just take a seat anywhere. It's we're real busy. She stops and looks at Alan. Ooh. Hey, yeah, I got an open booth right over here. Just follow me.
We'd just like to walk around. I just want to get a vibe of the place a bit, right? If you don't mind, can we just get it's very unique establishment you got here. We want
she looks a little crestfallen. Oh, you're just looking around. Okay, well, I'll see when I can get back to you.
We're gonna get a tab. Go on.
Okay, gotcha. Yep, 1 tab.
All right.
We'll take the booth too. I shove Alan.
She nods with her head over. It's just over there, near the window.
All right. I follow Brick.
You got to take hospitality. You know that they love that shit.
I like to get my bearing, right? Just
Okay. Well, then let the world do what it's gonna do. You know what I mean?
I like how
The
you think.
crowds are milling around, jostling one another, jockeying for the next open seat at a table where the card games are all going on. There's a few loud arguments.
I'm looking around, remembering that I'm looking for a one Nate Lay. Try to spot his hat in a sea of hats.
There's hats everywhere. Everyone's wearing hats. Even the bartenders are wearing hats. As everyone around, all the serving girls are wearing hats. It's a hat place. It's a hat friendly
Gotta get
place.
hats. You were right, Alan.
You stand out. Everyone
don't
kind of
want
looks
one
at
anymore.
these two unhatted people in this hat saloon. The booth is there. It's been, as you can still see, there's some drinks that are left on the booth. It hasn't been cleared yet. This busy server comes by, most of the drinks off of her carrying tray. Yes, that's the one there. I'll be right by. I'll clean those up for you. Just have a seat. I'll come right around. You wanted a tab started, right? What can I get for you? She turns to John.
Whiskey?
Well, bourbon. Yeah.
Bourbon?
Bourbon. Okay, but one bourbon, one whiskey. Okay. All right. Coming right up.
Just, you know what? Just bring the bottle of bourbon.
All right. A bottle of bourbon coming up. Absolutely.
glasses.
She hurries off.
As she hurries off, I say, now you're thinking.
Well, might as well be here, right? It can always be
See
useful.
conversations in the tables nearest the booth.
You see the folks with the guns out there, right? Just like, you got a gun? I don't have a gun.
Nah. I look around, spot the closest guy staring at me. I go, nice hat.
He just, goes back to his game, and they kind of nod up. Something about outworlders. What are they doing here? What do they want? The server comes back. The bottle of bourbon. She puts it on the table. All right, and a couple glasses. She polices up the other glasses and onto the tray, and she's just about to leave. Oh, sure. Yeah, you want me to bring y'all use a menu?
No, Luda.
Oh, Luda. I thought you said menu. Oh, you mean Luda?
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, she looks a little. Well, yes, Luda.
She's my cousin.
Oh, you're related to Luda. Boy, it seems like everyone's related.
I don't think
to Luda
so.
Around here. I'll tell you that you're. What's your name, cousin to Luda?
More by marriage. Than...
Oh, okay. She
Yeah, sure. Tell her Brick's looking for her.
Brick? Oh, that's a cool handle. I like that handle. Brick. She turns around. She gives eyes to Alan. I'll be right back.
His name's Alan.
I just swing to her.
She blushes a little bit and saunters away.
Smoking there in the boot.
She doesn't return. Instead, a woman wearing a black cowboy hat returns.
I've already got a shot poured. I'm pouring one for Alan.
She stops at the booth and turns over to Alan. You were looking for me?
You Luda?
Yes, I am. Who's asking?
I guess we're looking for you.
I was asking.
I don't know you. And I sure ain't your cousin.
That's true. I lied, and I apologize. Would you like some bourbon?
She shrugs. Ain't no thing. Just a lie.
Will you have a seat with us? We're not trying to hurt anybody. I'd like to give you a drink if you're interested.
She's got a heavy pistol on her hip, as many of the patrons are armed. You scooch in. She sits down.
I scooch in and I say, sorry, we forgot our hats.
Yeah, you do stand out.
Already spotted out around I gather around who I can see got a gun. I spotted a fat guy sitting nearby. Mm-hmm. That seemed like fat old man. Seems out of shape. If I need a gun, I'll take his.
Well, here's the thing. We helped a guy by the name of Nate Lay get down planet side, and he said he would help us find somebody.
So listen, you talk to my boy late Nate, hey? Yeah, he's got to lay low for a little bit. You
Fig
gave him a ride. That was nice of you.
Since that rascal sheriff B. Rhodes.
Oh yeah, Mr.
Was
Lawman
chasing him
himself
through the spire.
Well, he's quite the lawman, ain't he? He's the law around these parts for sure.
My
Real Boy Scout, that guy. No sense of humor. But then her expression hardens, her eyes narrow. So
late.
Who do you want to see?
Wait, Nate.
Yeah.
He's a good boy. He's legit.
Eh.
He told us still.
Oh yeah. What did he tell you?
That he was seeing a very ugly girl on the planet.
Said he was a father of 5. Can you believe that?
Yeah. Maybe. You just won't know their names.
Laughing.
He could be, for all I know. But they won't know who their daddy is, if he indeed is their daddy.
Yeah.
Thing is, lady, we could be looking for work.
What can you do?
Definitely looking for work.
What can you do?
We got a ship.
We got a ship. We can do transport.
And loose morals.
Ah, the ship. Yeah, you do have that ship, don't you?
It's a great ship.
You know about our ship.
I know about that ship.
So
that's a popular ship around here.
Setting us up.
You came in on a CX300S, the turbo model.
That's right.
That's a highly collectible ship.
I like you so much more now, Luda.
Yeah, I haven't decided if I like you. I might just kill you. She takes a drink. She takes the bottle of bourbon and takes a long pull right from the bottle.
So we often get this reaction, right? But yeah. I think we gain the binôme.
Seems to be a common reaction in these parts.
Hey, Eberline is paradise on earth. Just ain't
People
Earth.
Be ice strong. That's what I would say.
Hey, we live hard and fast. It's hard living here.
It's mid-afternoon and the fucking saloon is full.
Hey.
You're on.
It's quiet. Should have seen it at 9 a.m. It was really hopping then.
How many of these guys do you think are drug? What have they been doing all? Do they work? Is it a night shift sort of?
Yeah, there's shifts always on the spire.
That's fair.
See, in the sun, it's too hot. Most people work at night.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. I wouldn't know.
No, Outworlder, you wouldn't know.
Well, what we
surprising you lasted this long.
What we want
is you come dirt. Oh, that's right. Nate wanted to come down. He convinced you to give you a ride.
Well, he paid.
What was he doing off world? Like, this guy seemed to be very well suited for that world. What was he doing out there?
Oh, he was probably trolling for Outworlders, making quick, easy money.
He was setting us
You've
up.
seen the exchange rate for your kilo dollars, I take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're just here for a feel, looking for some work.
Well, I ain't no employment officer, she says. She scooches back on her seat a little bit.
I can't believe you, Luda. You seem like an enterprising sort. You see a couple of guys, willing to bend the rules, and you can't. We got a ship with a jump capable. You can't think of one thing or one person who might like to get to know us that we could.
I can think of someone.
Gain profit.
I can think of someone. It's just whether or not I want to stick out my neck for people I don't know. See, I have a bit of a reputation. I have to uphold this reputation. You come into my town, into my saloon, and now you asking me to make connections, introductions for you and your fancy ship.
I can't believe you said
Well,
you don't know me after you shared my bottle.
She takes another look at you.
we
Yeah,
know Nate.
I
I
pushed the
still
bottle
haven't
towards him.
decided if I should just shoot you.
Hey, Nate can vouch for us.
Oh, right. Nate. I'll tell you what, whereabouts
Just
you
thinks
folks
we're
staying?
marks.
I ain't helping you right now. I'm gonna have to
Where
do
we
some
staying?
asking around.
We're
Where are you
on the-
staying?
Hold
Well,
on
the-
a second.
the-
Hold on a second. Hold on a
gonna
second.
stay on a ship.
Oh, yeah, that ain't no fun. You're just gonna stay in that ship?
You want to offering something
Yeah.
better?
We are, because y'all are. It's clear this planet is hell bent on stealing our ship from us. So you're very clearly.
Well, that's just hurtful. You're just being hurtful now, Brick. I already told you I might be killing you later. Now you're just insulting the lady.
Well, I wouldn't want to call you a thief.
She smirks with. That's right. You're catching on.
I look at Alan and I say, we're obviously just a bunch of marks to that Nate, and he was probably going to sell our ship to that damn divot. Does that sound about
You
right?
are catching
Luca?
on, she says. I tell you, Divot's been known
For
to be a bit of a
pretty little
collector.
finder's fee.
So that's what it's collecting, right?
Oh,
I told you our
that
ship
man
is
will collect anything.
our ship is good, Alan.
I guess. I'm not a ship guy.
It's got a lot of potential.
It's a ship I could get.
All right. Well, at least, thanks for letting us know that we're the marks on this world.
Least I can do. She reaches for the bottle again.
I snatch it from her.
Oh, now. Did I hurt your feelings, Mr. Brick?
I don't know. Are we friends yet? You gonna kill me?
I haven't decided. It is you have a certain novelty to you.
Well, you let me know when you decide. Bottle
Oh, you'll be
waiting
the
here.
first to know. You'll be the first to know if I decide I'm going to put a hole in you. He gets up, touches the brim of her cowboy hat. Thanks for the
My
drink,
God.
boys.
I get up of the boot. I say, listen, lady.
Which is, ooh, you're taller than I thought. Standing here.
And I go real close to her. And I in like a
I'm pouring a
almost
shot.
ready way.
Yeah.
And I look at her like a little aside way. I say, why don't you bring us back in contact with this Nate guy, right? Maybe we had a bit of a rough start, but maybe we can work out something in the end, right?
Okay.
And
Roll,
as I
roll
talk,
with Boone. Yeah.
as I talk, I try to distract her, and I go for a gun in the holster.
Ooh. Okay.
Which one you mean to roll first? The
Let's
distraction?
roll to see who goes first. Let's roll the distraction first. 2d6. You Boone on this.
That's gonna be a 4.
Her eyes narrow. Where are you getting at? But she's not quite prepared for the hand that comes darting out to grab her gun. Roll.
I'll use my hero dice. But
The amber liquid and the bourbon,
I like pouring.
instead of grabbing at the pistol, your arm is too high and too centered. She looks down at your hand. Excuse me? And bats your hand away.
so sorry, I thought we had a thing going there.
Her
I
gun
like
is in her
bumped and I
hand.
like spill the drink. I'm like,
She
what the?
gets right up into Alan's chest, points the gun right under his chin, says, "You're lucky you smell good, mister. Otherwise, I'd liquidate you for that. But as it is," she backs up a little bit, holsters the revolver into her belt,
Did you just try to grab her boob?
She looks.
I was going for the ass, but she's a bit
Well.
jumpy, I guess.
She shakes her head, turns on her heel, and starts walking away.
He is an ass man.
Saunters
It's
away
nice meeting you,
through
Luda.
the busy. She just waves.
Don't
doesn't
kill
turn
me,
around, just-
please.
We'll see.
I collapse down in the boot. I grab the shot that Brick poured, and I down it.
It's a bold
And
strategy.
Man, I'm getting rusty. What's happening to me, bro?
A
I
few
don't
minutes
know.
later,
No.
after
Happens to us all.
Yeah.
Getting old.
a new person enters the saloon, looks around, talks to the server. She gestures towards her booth. He approaches.
I'm talking to
Officiate.
Alan as he approaches. I say, we got to get to the ship and get off this world before someone kills us and takes it.
Get off without a payday?
Get out with our lives. Maybe we'll find someone on the station.
Yeah. I hate this place. I'm not gonna lie.
They didn't kill us on the station.
We should have gone to the casino.
Yeah. We got to move the ship.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Oh.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but this is
I
official
feel my
business.
shot again.
He flashes a
gun.
badge.
Oh, you're a sheriff.
Yes, my name's Sheriff Cecil B. Rhodes. You saw me outside. I was trying to apprehend a known con man.
Sorry, I wasn't paying
He's on
attention.
the run.
Good.
I see you've been here for a little while already. Maybe I can come back later and you've sobered up. I have a few questions for you. I understand you gave Mr. Nate Lay a ride on your ship. It's parked out, berthed on the landing pad 17.
That is correct.
You're the owners of the ship known the Horizon.
Yeah, something like that.
All right. So, what did Mr. Nate Lay tell you when you were giving him a ride down here?
He said
So
he had to
there's,
get back. He had to get back
A
to
really
his
nice boyfriend down here
Yeah,
with
his,
a nice fucking like strong jaw that goes by the name. What was his name of his boyfriend? He said, Rhodes. Wait, like yeah,
Right.
B Rhodes.
He puts his badge away.
Just like rubbing.
Well, there is a bounty for Nate Lay, but seeing as you're not interested, he
Wait.
turns his
We
heel.
say we're not interested. I guess you missed your boyfriend. Now he's fooling around with this other girl. All right, maybe we can help. I'm a lover too.
You gonna grab his?
I don't like
grab his
seeing, like-
ass too, Alan?
Don't
He
be jealous.
takes one look.
We'll get back to the ship later on.
Forget it. He walks out. Starts
Nah,
walking out.
What's the bounty? I mean, I look around. We're not interested.
A lot of people stop talking and turn over to these. They look over at this unhatted Brick, got no hat on his head, calling about some bounty. A few people tense up at the tables because they perhaps worried that they're.
I look back at Alan and I say, we definitely need to leave.
The sheriff just walks out. The conversations pick up quite a bit louder than while the sheriff was in the saloon. Now that he's gone,
Check, please.
lady comes back. No, here's the amount. Cover your tab.
How much is? I look at the amount.
500.
I said, well, there's a quarter of the funds.
Yep.
A plus tip, of course.
Well, that's a significant portion of the 500.
Oh, tip included.
Oh, of course.
How convenient.
Well, I hope you come back soon.
Yes, of course.
Not many order our finest bourbon by the bottle. Boy, it's like I was working at the casino again.
We should have gone to the casino. Look at Brick.
You know where the casino is? Can you point it out? Can you give me some coordinates or something? This guy.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, you want to go to the casino?
I mean, we want to. Yes.
You need an
Nah, take
invitation
your time.
to get to the casino. It's an
Already.
exclusive. Yeah, you have to have an invitation.
That's not like a stupid way to do business.
Well, I mean, it's not how I would do business.
Well, can you tell us anyways? We're friendly. We might get in.
Yeah, of course. Well, it's at the place called an oasis. See, there's this nice narrow strip of land, kind of around the equator, like, and that narrow strip of land has a nice river. And there's a few places where it pools into lakes even. And there's cliffs around, and those cliffs around are good. It gives a bit of a shade. It's a beautiful place. It's really beautiful. And right in one of the nicer places in this long canyon around the equator, like there's this
Around the
opening.
equator.
Yeah, it's right around the equator, and this goes right around, and the oasis is just this beautiful little piece of heaven. It's just a wonderful place, and in this little piece of heaven, there's this fancy floating casino, and it floats on some anti-grav like. And but that's why you have to have an invitation because it's very exclusive. You got to be one of them high rollers. Oh, I'm sorry. I once worked there. I worked there for one season. I was just excited about it, but I'll let you be. And she turns around and walks
thank
away.
you. I look around at the people here, try to figure out if anyone is plotting my death. Try to get the
Lots
cork.
of eyes, narrow, watching.
Get the cork and put it in the bottle. Drink the rest in the shot. I say top shelf. Put it in the bag. I say, let's get the hell out of here, Alan.
I'm ready when you are, man.
Stand up. A little shaky for a minute. Oof.
Outside the saloon, through the windows, the rays of the hot sun still filter through various skylights and openings in the spire, playing across the street and bathing the busy street with little pools of light.
I look at the Brigasino, like, I got the location of the oasis on the ship when we came to the planet. It's not like it's hidden, right?
Yes.
We're not like some local bumpkin.
So, what do you think we should do? Stay on world, or definitely think we need to move the ship?
You want to move the ship where?
Go to the oasis, or we could go back up to the station.
Or we can go see the lawman and try to inquire about this bounty.
I mean,
or we can
it's
go
got
get
to be better than 2,000 Erlene bucks.
How much do you think those hats cost?
I don't know, but they got to be selling them around here somewhere. We should probably get some if we don't want to get killed, I guess. I think they kill you if you don't have a hat here.
They seem to be very atlas-phobic or some shit.
Yeah. Maybe they're selling them downstairs.
I look around in the little, like, I go to the closest, like, little stall that are there, like, amongst the most rubble, right? Say, hey, man, where can we find something to, some kind of hat, right? Those fine folks, you have, like, those nice hats. How can we get one for ourselves, like with the sun and all, right?
Yeah, you just need to go to the clothier. I mean, it's just down the hall here. Take a left, you'll find it.
Hey, you know where to get AM3?
Oh yeah, sure. It's just in my pocket. What do you think? Does it look like I know it? I'm polishing cowboy boots here, man. Why do you think I got? No, get out of here, outworlder.
Jeez.
See, that's why we need to get hat.
Yeah, we need.
We blend right in.
You're right about that. Just walk off from this.
He goes back to polishing some cowboy boots.
I start heading toward the clothier, the mercer.
These guys just, I guess they all use gates. You don't have a lot of capitals coming through here, I imagine.
Are you still talking to me? I'm working.
No, I'm not talking to you.
Oh, good.
Sorry, we have a life outside of you.
We're getting the hat. Relax.
Yeah. When they'll see us next time, we'll be hatted.
Yeah. Just like the gang.
It's like we grew up here.
Yeah. Maybe I can get some jobs, fixing some stuff for people. I don't know.
That sounds boring.
Yeah. I kind of did this to get away from that.
You know what? Let's try to find some local employment, and let's see
on the wall of these interior hallways sheltered somewhat from the sun. There's some screens. Those screens have advertisements mostly, but one of them is scrolling through bounties.
Oh, bounty board.
There's a group of men standing around watching this board intently.
You know the problem with the bounty here, though? Those men look fucking mean. You get a bounty in the car. It's some tax dodger. It's some like petty criminal.
Maybe we should just find some guys, just beat the shit out of them, get a good reputation going on the planet for being some cutthroat hard hitters.
That's an idea. It might be
What about these guys? I look at them and try to gauge how strong they are.
All right, let's go get some hat.
Let's get some hats.
Let's get back in the saloon with our newfangled hat.
I don't want to go back to the saloon.
Yeah, let's pick a bar fight there.
But then everyone's gonna fight us.
Yeah.
We need a reputation before we go into crowds.
No, we'll just pick a bar fight with some schmuck there, and then people will see us.
Let's just get a hat. First, let's get a hat.
The first step of this plan is the hat. We can all agree on that. We'll figure out after that.
Just walk over to the clothier.
A storefront displays long leather duster jackets.
That's too much. I don't want
some too hot. It's way too hot for that.
Breathing units, to keep the dust out, and gloves and other ranch hand looking things, as well as some fancier suits.
I walk into the interior and just looking through at the hats.
I'm dragging along very nonchalantly, looking at the jacket, looking at the hat.
I say, these hats don't really go with coveralls. Do you think I should go for like a jacket on top of the coveralls? Probably.
A woman approaches. She says, "Excuse me, gentlemen, can I help you? You're obviously not from around here. Perhaps I can make some suggestions. You're looking for."
We'd like to make it a little less obvious.
We want you to not say you don't look like you're from around here.
Got it. Okay. Well, she points at the displays. None of that. You should get none of that. It's too showy. It's trying way too hard.
That's the nicest stuff, though.
Well, it is the nicest stuff. But the thing is that most clothes, most people around here, they only have maybe a couple sets of clothes. They should be a little more worn. I've got some clothes for consignment here. I can show them to you if you
You're going to sell us used clothes? Is that correct?
Yes, but if you want to blend in, that's the fastest way for you to blend in.
Right. Can I just have a hat that says I belong here?
Alan, do we want to blend in or do we want to be
No, I don't want to blend
Big-
in with those
the
schmuck.
big guys on the block?
We just want hat. That was
We
what
want-
we came in for,
yeah.
hat lady.
Fair.
All right.
But I'm wearing
One hat
wearing
it is.
I want to hear what you have to say. I think I got to
All right.
switch out. I got to switch out from this
Well,
coveralls.
Okay.
you're the one
Okay.
with the most sense of style.
I am. I'm wearing a coveralls.
Yeah, you look like you just came off a ship. Maybe that fancy ship that landed.
Yes,
Everyone's been talking about it.
maybe.
In fact, there was a couple guys in here talking about it just a minute ago.
What were they saying?
Something about how someone leaving a ship like that unattended. Maybe there's I don't know. I'd hate to see you find folks robbed before you can pay for my bill. And she pulls a hat off she goes, here, try this on. Tell me if it's too snug. Passes a cowboy hat over.
I try one.
Take it.
So what brings you?
More...
You seem a little out of place. Where out of sorts. What brings you here? She says, "It's not my business, but just curious."
Looking for work. Looking for business, actually.
The door chimes as the door opens and another patron comes in.
I try a hat on. I say, "This is what I'm talking about. I look ridiculous with coveralls and a cowboy hat."
She laughs.
Listen, Brick.
Yeah,
you're gonna look ridiculous with those ridiculous hats anyway.
I unzip my coveralls and like tie the sleeves around my waist, so it's just like my muscle shirt. And then I was like, I kind of look like a cowboy stripper now.
Yeah. She
That
giggles
works.
a little bit. It's not really working. She passes over a more of a denim coat. Try this. This might be more your style. It's functional. I'm just gonna go check on that other customer. I'll be back in just a minute.
I hold up the jean jacket and I go, jean jacket.
It's a jean jacket. Looks a little worn, but it's a jean jacket. She's speaking loudly, or someone's speaking loudly in the store. Evelyn, your father insists. You can tell him to go to hell. I am going nowhere. I got a shop now. I'm respectable. Care for him.
I look at John and said, "There's not a fucking drum on this planet. It's like everybody."
The voice, the other voice is kind of metallic. It's got a bit of a processed sound to it. That said, your father insists. I have been sent to get you one way or another. Well, is that now he sends his thugs out to get me?
I put the jean jacket on. I say, I guess this is fine.
I look at Brick. I say, those guy. Well, can we take them? They seem to be giving trouble to this lady that was helping us.
Oh, maybe if we beat these guys down, we can get some free hats.
So we do 2 things in one. I like it.
Yeah, efficient. And I say, you go around that way, no?
Yeah, I go closer to the where the lady's talking.
She's speaking to a man wearing armor. The armor has a fearsome headhunter skull. As you see here, she's holding her ground. He's quite a bit. He's a full head taller than she is. She's got her back up. She says, I am not going anywhere near that godforsaken place again.
I have my hat in front of my eyes and I say, you heard the lady. And I look up slowly. My hand's on the wrench in my deep pocket.
Glowing red eyes turn.
I'm already like rolling a cigarette and lighting it up. He
says, nice jacket. He turns back to Evelyn. Evelyn.
Thanks.
Your father insists.
She said no. You're the lady. She said no, so now shoot.
One gauntleted hand points at Alan. Shut up, Outworlder.
I look at the strange things waste, trying to find guns or assess his capabilities.
2 large handguns on his belt.
I charge at him, and I try to bring my arms up to hold his head, to lock his arms so he can't reach for his pistols, tackling him a little bit.
Evelyn cries out in alarm, steps back.
Crit.
Okay.
I'm going to make that into a 4.
Okay. Success. This dark figure, glowing red eyes, doesn't expect the John Brick Kiernan to rush at him. His presence alone should be intimidating enough for some soft-looking Outworlder. He mutters a curse. Get off!
You heard the
boy.
lady.
His hand drops to his sidearm. Alan.
I flick my cigarette in his eyes, giving as a dirty trick, distracting him, and I go ganking him, punching him twice. Bam, bam. For 1. I guess
His armor deflects the blow, stinging your fist on the back of his armored skull. He swings around, pistol coming clear of its holster, points it at John Brick, says, "Back off now, or I kill you." Evelyn yells out, "Don't you dare! Don't you dare, Liggett, or I'll let my father know that you've gunned down an unarmed man. I'm sure that Divot will be upset if you have to pay for another one of your unsanctioned murders."
I just said that. Come on, Skullface, just fucking raise your fists.
He holsters his pistol, puts his hands out. I ain't looking for no fight. I'm just here to collect Evelyn.
You have to come some other time when we're not around then.
Miss
She
Ellsworth.
said no already.
Miss Ellsworth, your presence is requested. I've delivered my message. I'll be taking my leave.
I said, yeah, that's what I thought. Coward.
He hesitates on his stepping out the door. And then after hesitating for a couple heartbeats, he continues out. The door chime, ding, ding, as he leaves.
You flick a cigarette at him? Alan?
Evelyn stands over the door. She says, "I'm really sorry about that. I was definitely an unwanted visitor."
We should have coordinated that a little bit better, maybe.
I was, anyway, I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
Hey, you know what? The jean jacket's not working, she says. Yeah, give it back to me. It's not the right fit.
And you know what?
Here's
I'm not
another
so sure about the hat thing anymore either.
I take the jacket off. I was getting used to the hat, but
No,
Go
the
back
hat
to-
works.
I think you can
This
pull the
jacket
hat.
would be better. She passes over a nicer leather jacket. I think this one will be much nicer.
Put it on.
Yeah, that fits nice. It's good. I'm sorry, I'm a little frazzled.
So you're did I get that right? You're Diggett's daughter?
Divot, yes.
Divot. Right.
Well, adopted daughter. He's not my real father.
Does he have access to AM3?
AM3, like the fancy space fuel.
Yeah, jump fuel, yeah.
Yeah, he probably does. I mean, he's got a big
Awesome.
collection. He's always adding to it.
Okay.
It's collecting fuel.
I mean, he collects everything.
Fuck, my fist hurt, man. What was this guy?
That was one of his headhunters. Leads a group called the Iron Hands.
What do you want
Another-
to? What do you want to get you back so much? Is it daughter thing, or is it like something else? Is it something weird? Like, is it like,
No, it's nothing weird that way. It's just, well, like I said, he likes to collect people, right?
Oh, is that what he's collecting? People now.
Well, he collects everything, including people. And I felt like I was just part of the collection, rather be my own woman.
Well,
So
I can see his point.
Well, I didn't want to live under his thumb. I wanted to strike out, make my own way.
He wanted to sell
I've
hat.
been good. I've made my own way. I'm the top clothier here in the Spire. I mean, it's not glamorous, but it's better than living on that casino.
Do you have any
Why don't
other
you live this world?
skills or
Me?
yeah?
Yeah, I've got.
Why don't you live this dump?
Well, I suppose I would. I'm not sure what I would do. Every time I try, then Diggett sends one of his headhunters to make sure I don't go far.
Well,
So far, he's
Going
allowed me to
forward.
have this. I don't know how much
Going
longer it's going to
forward.
last, though,
Well, why don't you just go see what Diggett wants?
because I know what he wants.
No.
He wants control.
So you
He
just
wants control. He wants it in everything in his collection, and not changing. Just staying in
So-
the collection.
we're looking to get out of here, right? Just like
Can't blame you. Wish I could too, but some
want us to
tethers
Do
are
you
invisible.
have money?
Me? No,
Yeah,
not
I mean,
much.
you got this whole shop. You could sell the shop. We'll get you out of
Yeah,
here.
but most of the stuff's on consignment.
consignment.
Yeah, I mean it's enough to keep the wolves at bay, so to speak. But I have a feeling like
All right. All we need is a bit of dough, and maybe a bit of AM3, so we can get out of here.
well,
All right.
if you're looking for AM3, the fancy space fuel, well, if anyone's gonna have it, it'll be Diggett or Divot. Sorry.
I got you saying it now.
Yeah.
So it's all
Well,
going
like
back
I
to
said,
that. Eh?
he isn't my real father.
What about this Nate guy? Like this, what is late Nate?
Nate, he's one of his finders. He goes around. He tries to find things
Oh my
for
god, we got to get to the ship.
Divot's investments.
What about what is this fucking gay guy? Like the lawman?
Sheriff?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a good man.
You think?
Sheriff Rhodes. Yeah, he's a good man.
Cyril?
Cyril Rhodes. Yeah, Cyril B. Rhodes. He's a good man, but there's only so much he can do. I mean, he's a town like this. You've been here for how long? A couple hours?
You know what would really help us out a lot? I don't know how much you want to help us out, but what if we took you to Divot and then he showed us his gratitude by giving us money and fuel?
You want to trade me for your gasoline?
Would you be up for something like that? Or
No, I don't want to be traded for gasoline. What
I
do you
mean,
think?
these bounty hunters are going to get you anyways.
Yeah, you know
eventually.
what?
I mean,
but
You're a
You know what?
clothier. You're not willing to leave this shithole. They're going to eventually.
I didn't
come
say
here
I
with
wasn't
3
willing
people.
to. She folds her.
Wait,
arms. I didn't
wait,
say
wait,
I
wait.
wasn't willing
I
to
raised
leave.
my
I'd like
hand.
to leave. I
I
can't.
raised
leave.
my hand and say, wait,
trade me for
What
fuel?
if you help us get some fuel, and then we'll take you out
Yeah, we'll pretend that we're dropping you off.
of here, I guess.
We
Oh,
get
well,
the
that was
fuel, and then we can pull you out. We'll rescue you.
She points at Brick. You think you should have led with that because it sounded awful like you were just trading me to an awful man to get your gas tanks filled.
Well, that
Well,
was
that was-
before I heard
that-
Alan's idea. Now I like his idea. I feel like you'd be more willing to do that idea. I'm an opportunist. I'm sorry. It's nothing personal.
She looks over at Alan, raises her eyebrow. So you're
I said, "Listen,
offering me a
lady."
way off this hellhole,
Yeah. We want to get out of here.
and I just need you
And
to
it
get.
costs
I
us
need to
nothing
get
more-
you
nothing-
in. Okay.
Well, yeah, and it costs us nothing more to take you with us. We're probably gonna go to the core somewhere. Have you
She
ever been to
points
the
at you.
core?
No, I'd love to be in the core. I'd love to go to the core worlds. You know,
I'm not
where
a big
it's
fan of the core
clean,
usually, but after visiting this place, I'm missing them so much.
But our gate. I mean, I can't remember the last time the gate came on frequency to someplace out of here.
That's
It
why
was
we need
about
some
12
AMC.
days ago.
Well, when you came in, yeah. But you didn't come in from a core world, did you?
No,
Yeah.
but
That's
we're
what
going
I
back
figured.
to the core.
As well, if you're
need to
if you're
back to
going to the
civilization.
casino, you can't go looking like that. She says, "We'll have to get you outfitted."
Now we're talking.
Okay.
She goes, "But since we're leaving this place, I don't really care much about the consignment. You take your pick."
Awesome. Can you I go over to the fancy dusters.
Mhm.
And I do you have a dressing room?
Yeah, just in the back.
And I go to the back.
And I'm picking like some clothes that are super garish, thing that only a tourist would wear.
Nice. Nice.
That's it.
She goes and flips the sign on the window to closed.
I come out in my best Lorenzo Lamas, the Renegade outfit. And
Fancy.
And I look much more like a midnight cowboy, right? Just
man,
Well, you look the part. She closes up the rest of the shop and says, "Okay, well, he's expecting me, so I'm sure that I'll be your ticket in. We can discuss our strategies on the way over, I imagine."
I have a headset. I put on this little headset, and it's got a little display on it. Connects me to my drone on the ship. I try to communicate with it, see if it's online still.
The drone activates. There's a delay in the transmission. It's staticky. Interference.
Like it just kind of flickers on and off as I tap it.
Mm.
Like I gotta adjust this thing. Try to see if
A warning light
give me a
comes on.
location.
Range, exceeding range limit, and then the connection goes dead.
Take the thing off. Say, we need to check on the ship. But I guess we're gonna take it to the Oasis anyways, hopefully.
let's go back to the ship. I had enough of the spire already.
Evelyn follows you along. You get a lot fewer hostile looks in her company. She seems to be recognized by
These
many.
hats are working.
Back down the way you came towards landing site 17. Coming out of the door into the now setting sun, a red light bathes the dusty ground everywhere. Where the ship was is only the impressions of the landing gear, and we'll end there.
Those bastards.
As Evelyn turns, your ship?
So go to the boatman.
We have to go get a Star Wars speeder now. Good game.
Yeah. She says.
Oh, I thought you said game ends. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we'll game in there, and then we'll pick it up from there.
Yeah, game in there.
Here I am talking about Star Wars.
Yeah.
Quick, stop the game before Star Wars happens. Roll credits. Well, here. We'll do the thing. We're gonna do the thing. There we go. So we can have that playing as the. All right.
Well, things didn't look good for those Horizon boys.
Exactly. What's gonna happen next time? Tune in next time to see if they can get their ship back.
That was fun, man. I hope I wasn't too ridiculous.
No, I thought it was great. Yeah, I thought it was great. I was hoping I kept on. My worry was that I don't want to railroad. Like, okay, you have to talk to this guy and then this guy and then this guy. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to have other people involved, and so there was more and more people, and could go this way or that way. There's the old man, you could do something there, or you could do something with the sheriff or not, or the girlfriend of Nate or not.
It's a bit tough too, because like we're gonna do a longer thing, and you don't have the vibe of the character yet, right? Just
That's
like
right. Still
even us, like when we're still like fiddling about developing this dynamic between the two of us that have known each other for a while, right?
Yeah.
I think we're getting there. We're getting that. I think we nailed like kind of like the vibe that we've known each other for a while.
Yeah. I thought it was good.
We have some mystery. What do you think, Phil?
I really liked playing a lot. I really liked playing my character, and I really liked playing with your character.
Yeah.
So success.
You think they have a good dynamic?
Yeah.
Man,
like I don't think they're very different, and it's kind of working.
Yeah, they get along, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I liked your I'm saving fuel and then we might almost die. I enjoyed that a lot.
I really like the part where I'm like having a casual conversation as we're plummeting to our deaths.
Exactly.
I like that, because really like sell, like, that's standard procedure, right? We're just like, we're fucking like cheap bastard.
Yeah, exactly. We might die, but at least we have half a tank. Yeah.
I liked how we got out. I'm like, I think you. It's like clearly you're on the run for your life or something. And the ship's like, hey, stop right there. And we just start talking about what our next
start talking while the guy runs by.
Yeah. I like that scene a lot too.
I liked it. What we need to do is just find some guys and beat them up, and then we'll have a reputation. No, we just need hats. Hats are the key. That was good.
Yeah.
No, I think there's an interesting dynamic of like a pair of fuck up, right? That just like, stuff would happen.
Mm-hmm.
We'll make it work somehow, or not.
Yep, just make it work.
I don't know why I really like the part where the waitress was describing the Oasis, and I was just like imagining
you just start yawning.
I was just imagining myself being like kind of drunk and like, what?
Yeah, I like that. I like that because it was like the waitress is like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm carrying on, aren't I? Okay, I'll go."
Sorry, I had to step out for a second there, but
no, I thought that was fine, and I really liked how you got your one while you were trying to disarm.
Yeah, you rolled 3 1s.
Oh man,
or you rolled 4 1s, really.
You did.
I rolled
6 dice.
Yes, on 6 dice roll, I rolled 3-1.
No, that was one of the critiques that we had.
You snaked on a hero die.
Yeah, he did. He did. He used his hero die and then got a 1 again
on the boob grab.
Oh, that was so funny. That was hilarious.
That was great.
And I did like. Now I need feedback from you. In EZD6, when a 1 happens, it is supposed to be bad, like bad. Was it bad enough, or should it have been worse? Like, I can't ever tell. Like, does it go bad?
I would have made the boob grab worse, I think.
Yeah, maybe that should go worse. Like a bunch of guys
probably start a bar fight right there.
Yeah, that should have been a bar fight.
That could have been a time for a bar fight. But it's first session. We're establishing stuff and stuff like that, right? Maybe we don't want to have like all chaos go like all log right now, right? The stake
been-
low.
It would have been kind of fun if me and Luda ended up in a bar fight against each other.
That would have been funny.
Yeah,
that would have been
And she was
funny.
kicking my ass.
That would have been funny. Cool. Absolutely. That would have been.
But it was good.
Bar fight could have been good there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think a bar
part,
fight there would be good.
One critique would be when we're fighting the Skelebot. I don't know what the fuck that was.
This guy?
I like had him in an arm hold.
Yeah.
I rolled and I succeeded with the crit. And then he's like, okay, well, I grabbed my weapon and I pointed at your face. I'm like, aren't I holding you like this?
Yeah, I wasn't thinking of it pointing at your face. I was just thinking at he's got an arm hold, like you've got him. I was trying to imagine what you were doing because
I was trying to keep his arms up so he couldn't grab his
gun. You were behind him or before?
Yeah, because he was pointing at Alan. And so
that's right. So he would have been immobilized. That's right. Yeah. That was a mistake on my part.
Also, like remember the crit? When you come from crit,
you have to get
you have to roll 6 again.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, you don't. No, that's something we were confused at first, right?
That's right.
But yeah, if you roll a crit,
you have to get another.
You have to roll another 6 to get a second strike.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oops.
Yeah. Well, it didn't matter in the end because crits failed.
No, I screwed up.
I screwed that up. Fucked the dog. No,
I messed that up. Oh well.
It's all good. I really enjoy that game a lot.
I think honestly, what I'm gonna say, I think we were a bit rusty, right?
I think so. Yeah.
We took a bit long turn, and like I think we could do better on the round robin thing.
Yes.
And we need to listen to each other a little bit better, right?
Yes.
And that's me as well. Like at some point, like I had to kind of like step back and say, okay, wait, I'm talking too much. I need to let other people take their turn. But it's also this thing, right? If people take long turn, then I want to do a lot of stuff because they took a long turn.
That's true.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
We need to get the.
You need a round robin with 3 people, man. It just shit happens.
Well, it is nice to have a
more or less
balance, though.
I didn't think it was imbalanced, so. Maybe
I thought you guys did great. No, I thought it went okay, but there were times where it did feel a little slow. It's true. That's
okay.
Just like that's okay. You know, it's going to be a long-term thing, so we're good.
Yeah,
it's good. Slow as
but like it's something that we like. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying like it feel like because usually that's something that we struggle a lot with, and at some point like we're like in the last few games that we had, we are very on point on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then this one, it feel like a bit like, maybe a bit of a step back, but maybe just because like, also maybe because we're trying to figure out our character still, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I did remember distinctly one part where it was like, where you're landing the ship and I'm having that conversation while we're like shaking and stuff. Like, I felt like you were occupied with piloting and it wasn't really worth going back to you much to break the conversation I was in.
Yeah, maybe I had something to include there.
No, you didn't.
Maybe there was something I wanted to say there.
I promise I was the better option. No. I
kept on trying to trigger Alan's sucker for a sob story thing. I kept on trying to.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I don't know that's.
Well, that's why I took like Alan on.
Yeah, that's why. With
this girl too. Is her name Evelyn?
Evelyn, yeah.
Okay,
her name's Evelyn. Like her name down. That's the only person I didn't write her name down.
So we should just go over that real quick so you guys can for your own notes.
And that's clearly Megan Fox, right? Is this a Megan Fox ripoff?
This is Evelyn.
Like when you AI arted it.
Yeah.
I wanted to know if she was named the same thing as the planet, right?
Close. It's Eberline
Eberline.
Yeah. Eberline is the planet. Evelyn is this woman, the daughter of Divot Ellsworth. Now you also met this guy, just this old codger outside.
We don't care about him.
Oh, maybe they should.
Which guy?
No.
The old
old man.
This guy.
Yeah, I don't know if we ever got his name.
Nope.
Oh, we didn't care
Nope.
about him.
You didn't.
But he
and
does
so I
not
didn't
like
push it.
Divot.
Then you met, of course. Oh, where is he? Let me find him. Nate Lay.
Yeah.
This guy.
Yeah.
He's got some weird braids or something.
Yeah, well, Nate Lay, the con man.
Yeah.
All right. And who else did you? Oh, the sheriff. You met hit this guy.
Yeah.
Sheriff Cyril B. Rhodes. Sheriff Rhodes. Okay. And then, of course, we cannot forget Luda.
What a smoke show.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you're more into Luda than into
Luda Rayner. Luda P. Rayner.
Are you saying Luda is not hotter than Evelyn? Because
I'm
clearly
more into
Luda's
Evelyn
hotter than
type.
Evelyn.
Really? I'm more into the Evelyn style.
Okay.
I think so. Put Evelyn again. Huh?
Yeah, let's compare them.
Oops, not her.
Whoa.
Whoa! Now you're doing some spoiler.
Yeah, don't want to give the spoilers. There she is.
Yeah, I'm more into the Evelyn.
She looks like
remind me,
she might be more of like a Kate from Lost. Maybe.
Yeah.
you remind me a lot of one of my exes.
The barmaid. The barmaid.
St. James. I'm more for the barmaid. I don't have a
Barmaid
picture of
didn't
the
have a
barmaid.
picture, but I guess that's fair.
I needed more pictures.
She was kind of chatty.
She
Yeah,
was.
you can
Yeah,
imagine her
that
however you want. She was kind of desperate too. Yeah.
I don't have a picture of the fake wife.
Nate's
for
fake wife.
Nate Lay either. Tried to describe her as hard to fit on the screen kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that was it.
Your
I mean, you
wife's-
saw
your
these
wife's
guys.
so fat.
Yeah, it was one of those. You saw these guys, but you didn't interact with them.
Yeah.
So that's fine. Nate's
He's got-
wife, that's the one, St. James.
They all like they all look so mean.
Yeah.
They do. They're like armored. They're super armored.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are. They
You
are.
can get some serious power armor, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's what I should have used when you like did the arm bar on it. You just like hydraulic rams, slamp it down, dislocate both your shoulders.
Yeah.
But anyway,
You don't like my throwing a cigarette at the face of the guy?
No.
it was you were using your dirty trick, and so I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
that's
it's
cool.
my dirty trick.
Yeah.
Like it give a Banes to other people, right? So
And we had these locations. So we had this location. This was the
I like this location a lot.
McQuay,
the
McQuay Saloon, and then aside from that, what else did we do? That was
You did the city.
We had the spire,
the floor level.
Yeah, and we showed the entrance to the spire, or like one of the entrance ways into it. We have the spire itself.
Yeah,
this big hive-like arcology that's been built over many years, so it's kind of haphazardly cobbled together. And aside from that, I think the only other thing was this old rickety space station. I almost used this space station, but I was like, no, that's way too nice. It's this one.
Max, did you think we were going to get our ship stolen?
Yes.
Oh, the ship, the Horizon.
How soon did you think we were getting our ship stolen?
I tried to telegraph that a little bit when everyone knew the ship. I was like,
yeah, when I was saying everyone's trying to steal our ship.
Yeah. Like, yeah, they are.
I knew the ship was getting stolen, but my character is kind of laid back a bit, right? Just like, and it's a bit trusty.
I did deviate a little bit from our session 0. So in the session 0, it was like, this ship is garbage. But it was like, it's a collector though.
Yeah.
So then I was like, this guy is the collector. He likes to collect things that are collectible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's polished garbage in a sea of garbage.
But in a sea of garbage, it's the nice one.
Like what we said, it's a collectible ship. It's just not in a good state, right?
That's right.
Just like,
That's right.
It's just
AM3, of course.
Good luck.
those watching.
Good luck managing it without thruster 3.
Yeah, thruster 3 is
Idiots.
out.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's a ship.
that's one thing I could have thought could have saved us. Maybe if they couldn't get the ship to function properly.
To function properly, well, maybe.
You got to bang it on
Maybe.
the side
We'll
3
see.
times.
We'll have to find out what happens next when we
Yeah.
see what happens.
It's just some pile of
The
scrap.
Oasis.
St. James saying it was fun to listen. The only thing was the talking over each other.
Yeah,
And
it's easier when
that's what I was
this.
thinking about.
It's easier when it's the 3 of us because I can't hear me. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like I can easily hear who I'm talking over.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to think about the audience, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is some of it, but overall, I thought there was a lot less than the first time we tried this, because that was
Yes.
rough.
Oh, yeah.
But more than the last time that we did.
But more than last. But we're a little rusty. We'll get back
Yeah.
into it.
It's okay.
How was
That's
the
fine.
length? A couple hours?
What's
was
important
okay?
is we had fun, right, guys?
Yeah, I could have gone like a little longer.
Yeah,
But
but I wanted to
That's
leave you
good.
with like, where's the ship?
Yeah.
Where's the ship?
St. James said it was trash, though.
yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah.
I'll have to
There
brush
is
up on the rules a little bit too. I called for a couple rolls, but I think I probably should have called for a few more.
You think so? No, I think it was
Just a
alright.
couple
How do
more,
you feel
just
about
so that we
me-
have that chance of you rolling a 1 and the ship almost, goes
Oh,
straight
yeah.
uncontrolled flight into the ground.
That's the number of fucking 1 I rolled.
No, it was
Rolls that
amazing.
we got.
It was amazing.
That's
It was
some Blood
amazing.
Bowl dice right there. Do
I
you?
rolled 3 times and I rolled 4 ones.
Yes, you did.
Basically.
That is pretty crazy.
Well, you'll get lots of karma. Just keep track of that karma.
Oh, I forgot to keep a track of my karma. It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have that karma.
Did you? Were you okay with the idea of like the remote viewing drone?
Yeah, sure. I was cool with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Oh, this is great because he's doing this, and I can communicate to him that the ship is gone. Like the ship is moving and moving away, and now it's out of range. Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, Daryl
My
says
precious
look,
drone.
smaller cargo than I previously decided.
Yeah, it was.
It's all right.
It's got a
I
giant.
think it's okay. Like I'm viewing this as bigger than the that center cargo thing is
Yeah.
larger than a standard. What are those called? TEUs. It's
Secan.
standard than your normal steel box. It's bigger than the normal steel box. Like I'm thinking this bridge is enough that you can stand up around, walk around in it. Like
It looks big to
Yeah.
me.
bigger.
Yeah.
So,
It looks perfect, actually. I think
Yeah, I think it's
we
good
had-
enough.
like a
Round single.
blockade runner. It's meant to be built for speed, but have a nice back end on it.
Yes, yeah. That's why it was like, as we had said, it's got to be something that has like a blockade runner type thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's something
Like
like St. James said, you should have broken the ship once you left, so no one can steal it. That's definitely something we're gonna do in the future.
Yeah, just take
Definitely
out
gonna, like,
some
no-
spark plugs or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Yeah.
Take out the main logic board from the control
Yeah.
panel or something. It won't
I
turn
put
on.
in. We have a 5-digit key pass.
Instead, you did like the remote garage control opener. Here's my 4 digits.
Yeah. It was 1, 2, 3,
maybe they
4.
just
I
like
don't understand.
maybe it just like kind of towed it. I don't know. Went with the
Yeah.
big ship that arched into it. Maybe
I
didn't have
put
to
a
be in
bike lock around the throttle.
Yeah, that's right. No, you put one of those
Yeah,
bars
one of those
in like
bars.
the steering wheel.
Bar
It's
in
a
the
bar in the
steering
steering wheel. Exactly. Or like a boot.
Yeah.
You clamp a boot on the one of the thrusters.
One of those windshield boots.
That's right.
Can't see out of it.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for everyone that was watching. We had a lot of fun with this. It was good to be back gaming. And
Yeah.
like I said, this is the intention. Now, unfortunately, next Sunday or next Monday, I'm out of town for Thanksgiving,
Already.
Canadian Thanksgiving.
That's going well.
Yeah. So our first game, and it's going to be weekly. And already I'm like, yeah, so next Monday, can't do a game.
Yeah.
But
It's supposed to be like a weekly game.
it's supposed to be a
starting
weekly
last
game.
week,
It's
and then
supposed to be last
we
week.
couldn't do it.
And then we did it 1 week. And then I'm out of town.
Every
But
other
I-
week. Easy.
Well,
But
we'll
that's, but
hopefully,
that's
and we're
something.
gonna probably start a little later
Wait.
for Phil.
Yeah.
Oh no, because I was wondering, like, because like Phil saying like on Monday is a bit rough. Like, say like, could
Yeah.
we do a different day?
Well,
Potentially.
Crispy's got a lot of commitments.
I got a lot of commitments. Thursdays
Yeah.
are out. Most Wednesdays are out.
I'm
Fridays
fine
are
with
real
9.
dodgy. Tuesdays are out. Saturdays sometimes, but I'm often away.
What
Sundays
about
are
Sunday?
Sundays potentially. Sundays I could potentially.
I'd rather do
Yeah,
Monday.
potentially Sunday. I could do Sundays. So, but I'm
I'd
away
rather do
the whole
I'd
weekend.
rather do Monday 30 minutes later.
So that's okay with me. That is later for Max. So is that okay for you, Max?
That doesn't matter.
Doesn't
Doesn't
care.
bother me.
No. Okay, so we'll do a
No.
9 o'clock
But I
Eastern.
was thinking also for like
10 o'clock? 10
do we
o'clock
want to do
Eastern.
next week? Do we want to move like one day early, or we just skip next week?
I would
Definitely don't want to move. I have a exam
Okay.
next
and
Monday.
I can't, unfortunately, because I'm working out of town and I'm away that whole weekend. So
Okay, then. In 2
but
weeks.
yeah, I'm sorry about that. We'll start in 2 weeks and then we'll do our best to be weekly. So that is the intention. We're trying to keep this thing going.
Canadian
And then have
Thanksgiving on Thursday. What are you guys doing over there?
I got things on Thursday. Yeah, this Thursday I
I'm
got a
saying
board
Canadian
meeting.
Thanksgiving.
Okay,
It's on a
Canadian
Monday?
Thanksgiving starts. Well, it's the Monday, but it's next.
Is
It's a
it
week
always
today.
Monday?
It's Monday. Yeah, it's always Monday.
It's always Monday, Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's always a Monday.
But Thanksgiving per se is not on Sunday, and then
Most of us celebrate on the Sunday because then you have the Monday off to recuperate. But
that's what I thought. Like, it's like you get the
Yeah.
Thanksgiving on Sunday, and then people
Yeah.
travel on Monday. You
that's
go back.
right, and that might be what I'm doing. Although it sounds like I'm gonna be away for the entire Monday, and then travel back on the Tuesday. So
Cool.
I apologize for that, but we will try to be as that's right, St. James. It's true.
What are you guys even giving thanks for?
Well, I don't know. Food. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did Indians come to your outside table bringing
I think we're
corn?
just copying.
Thanksgiving's a harvest festival, right?
It's a
Just like
harvest festival.
and harvest just come earlier in Canada because
In
we're
Canada,
more
the
of-
harvest is earlier, so it does coincide with our harvest time.
Yeah.
I'm jealous
So,
that you guys get to put up your Christmas decorations earlier, though.
Well,
Yeah,
we
I
have to
guess
do no, we have to do Halloween first.
We do
After
Halloween
Thanksgiving,
first.
Halloween
Mm,
decoration,
Nah.
Christmas before Halloween.
and like Christmas, you don't do before December.
That's right, December 1st, or
What?
after American Thanksgiving. So when we usually do. We wait for American Thanksgiving.
That's so polite of you.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, we
we're
don't
Canadian.
want to stage you, right?
Yeah.
Or
St.
like the
James,
players
I agree with you. I think you're probably right, but
yeah.
anyway,
Yeah.
good. Well, thanks. I'll end the stream here and thank everyone that watched, tuned in. I'll thank everyone that watches on the replay. And again, we're hoping that more players will come and join us over time as we keep this going as long as we can, or 6 months, whatever comes first, I guess. And we'll see how it goes. Any closing thoughts, Max, Phil?
No.
I'm really looking forward to seeing how 4D handles continuity.
Yes, me too. Me too. That's the test.
I'm not
That's the
worried about
test.
that.
I don't think we 4D'd a whole lot.
Just a few things here and there, but nothing
couple
that
little minors.
minor stuff, but that's okay. It was good.
Anyways,
All right. I will end it here. We'll see you on the next one. Like I said, probably 2 weeks from now, and we'll look forward to seeing what happens there with our heroes. All right. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.
God bless.
Take care. Bye.